Hello friends, it is Casey from Casey Plans back to film my plan with me for September 8th through the 14th. I am using Legally Fabulous by Scribble Prints Co, keeping with the back to school-ish theme. Legally Blonde is one of my favorite movies. It is not the reason that I wanted to go to law school, but if you didn't know, I am an attorney and I love back to school. So I thought this was like a fun back to school-ish kit. Because who is better than Miss Elle Woods? The answer is not a single human being on this planet. So this kit is amazing. Here is her room at law school. There's Bruiser. It's called the Bend and Snap on the little poster. The infamous bikini, the pen, the Harvard alumni, all the books. There's Equity and Torts, Family Law, the Principles of Equity and Trust, Contract Law, Property Law, Learning Legal Rules, and Family Law. The computer, the little bunny clock, ode to her costume, Bruiser's bill. So this is like a mix of Legally Blonde 1 and 2. I think that's the Delta Newhouse. That's Harvard. That might be Harvard. I've never actually been there, so I don't know what it looks like. Then here is the Deco weekend banner. I did use the orange Monday to Sunday box on a different week. Flags, check boxes, extra full box here where she's getting her nails done, all the luggage, glitter headers, habit trackers, movie marquee, layering bits, square boxes, little rounded boxes, quarter, third, half boxes that are rounded, quarter, third, half boxes, labels in patterns. These patterns go so well together. Quarter, third, half boxes, labels in solids. The little thing sheet, extra full box of Bruiser, bottom washi date covers. And then I did get this, I think was a kit freebie, the tall box Elle. Beautiful. I'm using I don't know what foil this is. It's like a sparkly pink foil from Scribble Prints Co. I thought it was cute. So here are the overlays. You just get the overlays, 2 sheets, and the headers. Just the bougie box dots in that same color. Icons and scripts that I decimated. And then fun labels, deco bits, and date numbers. And the bottom washi. So, if you would like to see how this kit turns out, or how the spread turns out, just keep watching. So just so you know, while I was filming the base, I was singing the chorus to Legally Blonde the musical. If you're ever wondering what it's like in my head, that's what it is. This base, I fear, also is just absolutely stunning. I love her dorm room. Like Elle, dorm rooms do not look like that, homegirl. But for Miss Elle Woods, do we want to put the Brooke Wyndham, You Are Free to Go? Yeah, I fear we do. Brooke Wyndham, You Are Free to Go. That's from the deco. All right, let's just get in to this week. I love that. And then we'll just do a little September. Cute. It's from Carly Plans. I do PR from Carly Plans. Not from. For Carly Plans, you can use code KC15 to save 15% in her shop, or drop my name in the notes if she's already having a sale. Happy Indigenous Peoples Day as I'm filming this. I am so far behind real life in my plan with me's. I don't know, like, do people mind? I kind of like being removed, or not removed, but I do kind of like being behind where I am in real life, truly, because it gives me time to, like, if something happens, buy a kit that'll match. Like, unless it's something I already know is coming up, like when we went to the Gilmore Girls convention, I knew we were going to that, so I had already planned to use a kit for that, if you know what I mean. So I would just like to know is, like, does it bother you? Also this week to mark work, I know, I said I wasn't going to mark work, and then in my last two videos I did, but I thought Elle Woods would appreciate this sticker from Corks and Corks Co. So this is what I'll be using to mark work this week. And if you disagree with this sentiment, click right off this video. What is happening across the United States right now is absolutely disgusting. Just, I get violently, I flipped those. Okay, it's fine. It's fine, Casey. You're all probably like, Casey, what are you doing, girl? I don't even know. Sometimes you would think that I have never filmed a play with me before. You would think that, I think. You would think I've never filmed and it's my first day. Hi, I'm new. I'm Casey, I'm new here. I am taking my day off to my advantage. Andrew is making chili. I can smell it. It's gonna be so good. He is such a good cook, and I am not. So if you're ever wondering about that imbalance in our marriage, I am not a cook. On our first date, or not our first date, but one of our first dates, he came to my house, or my apartment at the time, and I told him I was going to cook him dinner. I have no idea if I've shared this story before. If I have, just bear with me. And I bought Outback Steakhouse and pretended that I cooked it, and I think he never would have found out if my friend had not told him, or like if he didn't. I don't know if he found it in the trash. He never mentioned he found it in the trash to me, but, and I don't think he would, because he wouldn't want to, like, blow me up on the spot like that, but I think he would not say anything. Y'all, I'm already loving it. 1 day down, 6 to go. But in all seriousness, I would like to know how y'all are doing. How are we coping with the fascist state that we are in? How are we handling things? I am not doing well. Just gonna be honest. It is very hard to get up and go to work and pretend that I'm not crumbling on the inside, thinking about what to do with, life. So yeah, that's me. I love this little like snake pattern. Super cute. They're still good. Like that, let me zoom in, is actually the cutest way to mark work. Laurel. In the very off chance you are watching this, thank you for making some cute as fuck stickers. Oh, get gas. That is, I know I've said it before. I'm probably going to say it again. I actually hate pumping gas. Oh, my little runaway switch sticker. I'll just put that down now because it did not want to be on my sticker paper. It wanted to be in my planner, and I don't blame it. Those are actually from Nerdy Paper Co. I used to PR for her many moons ago. I have no idea if her shop is still open. I should check her out because she has all hand-drawn stickers and they're so cute. So I might have to check her shop out. I couldn't tell you if she's open. I'm actually gonna look. I'm gonna look. I was also thinking last night, so last night I couldn't sleep. The weather here is pretty bad. It's raining. It was very windy last night. We're having a nor'easter storm. I'm sure you've seen like all over the East Coast. But I was catching up on Survivor, and I had an episode to catch up on, and I didn't even finish the episode. I must have fallen asleep. But I had like a notion that I could apply for Survivor. I in no way know what prompted that. I definitely cannot apply for Survivor to be on Survivor. Don't even mind me right now. I am uploading some YouTube videos, and I just my September kit lineup is live, and I just wanted to make sure that it looked good. It's been live for 22 minutes. If you would like to watch it, it's already up when you're watching this video, but check it out. You'll see the kits that I'm using for the month, but you'll already have seen 2 of them because one I'm using this week and one I used last week. I actually don't know why I even bothered to say that out loud. I don't know. I don't know what is wrong with me a lot. Can you tell that I don't get out very often because I just can't shut up? Yeah. That's me. But yeah. Y'all love that orangey pattern. Orange is the new... Whoever said orange is the new pink was seriously disturbed. I don't mind the color orange. You know what I was thinking too? This is just going to be a yap with me because I don't have anything planned to speak about. For somebody, I say this, I am the somebody who doesn't like pink. I have a lot of pink stickers in my planner. Oh, I have to put the rest down. I have a lot of pink stickers and kits in my planner, but I'm a self-proclaimed I don't like pink person. I think I might be lying. Boom, 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 boom. No, this would be boom. No, boom, 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 boom. So this would go this way. I still cannot figure out which way to put stickers. So if you're anything like me, we can feel that way together. But I was singing the Blood in the Water song while I was filming the base. If you have not, I have not seen Legally Blonde, the musical on Broadway. I desperately want to go. But I don't know if it is touring right now. But okay, you're just gonna stay right there, okay? But when, I think it was like actually the, oh no, I did that fucked up. You know, and I said, I was like proud of myself. I'm a mess. I hope that's why you guys watch these videos, because this is actually like what it's like to be in my brain for 15 minutes, that I planned that all out and they were still wrong. I love being me. No, I do. I don't mind myself, but there is a pirated copy of it on YouTube from MTV when they played it on TV. I watch that sometimes, not gonna lie. I would love to see it on Broadway, though. Speaking of Broadway, the Traveling Broadway is coming near me, and I'm going to go see Wicked. I got my tickets yesterday. I fear that Wicked has become my whole personality, and I am not mad about it in the slightest. Not at all. I am not at all mad about it. I love Wicked. I'm still holding space in my life for Defying Gravity as a song. Truly, truly, because it slaps. No matter how many times I listen to it, the song gets better every time. And nothing beats Cynthia Erivo's. I fear that if I could sing well, I would actually be insufferable. And I'm sure you're thinking, Casey, you're insufferable now. I know. But if I could sing well, it would be all over for the rest of you. I don't think anybody else could really tell me anything. Not that anybody now can really tell me anything, but it would be less if I could sing even the smallest tune. I can't. You know, the universe did limit me. But just know, I would love to be a singer. I think I've probably shared this before, but I was a huge American Idol fan. Really, when the show first premiered. I do not watch it now. I think it's a hot ass mess now. But when it was Simon and Paula Abdul and Mr. Randy Jackson, I was sat for every episode. I was. Oh, God. I put that down. Very terrible. Tiny bookshop. All right. That looks cute. But I was sat for every episode. And I wanted to try out for American Idol so badly, because I, in my delusional mind, delusional but confident in myself mind, thought I could sing. And when I tell you, I didn't mention where any of those stickers are from. We'll do it at the end. People were just gonna do it at the end, okay? We're just gonna do it at the end. But I wanted to audition, like, with every fiber of my being, and I pleaded with my parents to let me audition for American Idol. And my mom, bless her heart, she adamantly refused. She said, Casey, you will end up on one of those, you know, worst audition videos. She said that will be yours. She said you'll get on TV with the confidence, with the I'm a Idol super fan. But she said, honey, you will be on the best of the worst. And I said, right, but I'll still be on TV. I did not see the problem with it. I wanted to be on that show so desperately. I wanted to meet Ryan Seacrest. I wanted to meet Paula Abdul and Simon Cowell. And now that I'm an adult, I'm still low-key kind of mad at my mom for not allowing me to audition. In the grand scheme of things, I probably would not have even made it to, like, where they film. It likely would have just been a situation like, because I know they had pre-auditions where you would sing for some random executive on the show, but not everybody got to meet Ryan, and not everybody was on TV. So I don't know that I was that, you know, personality filled where they would say, oh yeah, this gal, let's get her little batute on TV. I don't think it was like that. But for all I know, maybe it was. Maybe it honestly was. And I fear that I missed a calling, because now American Idol is horrible and I can never go back. I can't ever be on it now, and I'm not gonna lie to you, that really does offer me a certain level of sadness. It really does. All right, so I think we're gonna do 4. And then do we want to do 3? No, I think we're gonna do 3. And then a 4 up here, down there. Just to give some variety in the stickers. I slept in today, by the way, until 8. That may not be sleeping in for some of you, but it is sleeping in for your girl, Casey. Andrew is normally up at 5, and I'm pretty sure he was still up at 5 because I heard his work alarm go off today, even though we are off. And I was like, oh my God, what are we doing? And he forgot to turn his alarm off. Men, I tell you, men. But God forbid I say something about the alarm. I'm not allowed to say, hey, I did remind you last night to turn your alarm off. I'm not allowed to say that. I'm just supposed to say, oh, hey, your alarm went off. It's okay. That's what I'm supposed to say. I'm not allowed to comment any further on the alarm clock. He will get very upset. Because I think men in general, oh, I missed showing that. Men in general, I think they're right about everything. That's just, I'm going to tell you now, that's what it is. All right. I love this kit, and I truly think Miss Elle Woods would not appreciate what is happening in the world today. And I think she would absolutely detest the Cheeto man that we have as president, because he is orange. And Elle Woods is not an orange kind of gal. Okay? It's just something I wanted to share. I do believe that with my whole being. That Miss Elle Woods would not appreciate what is happening in today's world. She would not love that we have turned on one another, that we're not helping each other out, and that somebody who thinks orange is a skin tone, and if, you know, God, you know, the Oompa Loompa orange very specifically is not a skin tone. So that's that. I love the way this is turning out. I know I keep saying that, but truly, like, every time I sit down to do a spread, I'm just so enthusiastic. I'm sure you can't tell in my voice because I probably sound super monotoned. Oh no. Okay. I probably sound very monotone, but I generally am very happy. So this, oh, okay. Now we're in the full box. This will go here. Then we have this. Then we have this, which kind of reminds me of SpongeBob. The orange flowers a little bit, like a bikini bottom-esque. Oh, just love it. Look at me. Andrew and I actually watched football that Sunday. Well, he watched football, and I sat there and read my book. I was also very in my feelings about my dog passing away, even though he is alive. It is something that I think about very often, and I will be not accepting any discussion about that. So Let me go through where everything is from. I did mention all my work script or stickers are from Corks and Corks Co. That's from the foil, Carly Plans, foil, Carly Plans, Carly Plans, foil, Carly Plans, foil, Carly Plans, Corks and Corks Co. foil, Carly Plans, foil, Nerdy Paper Co. Carly Plans, foil, Carly Plans, foil, Carly Plans, foil, Carly Plans, Corks and Corks Co. foil, Carly, foil, Carly, foil, Carly, Liner Designs, and Carly. Flipping, Corks and Corks Co. foil, Carly, foil, Carly, Nerdy Paper Co. Carly Plans, foil, Carly Plans, Corks and Corks Co. foil, Carly, foil, Nerdy Paper Co. Carly Plans, foil, Mick Plans. Unfortunately, she's not open anymore. Foil, Carly, foil, foil, Nerdy Paper Co. Carly, Carly, foil, Carly, Carly, foil, Carly Sugar Pop Fizz. I do PR for Sugar Pop Fizz. You can use code Casey to save 15% in her shop. Carly, foil, Carly Sweet Tea Planet. She's not open anymore. Carly, foil, Liner Designs, Carly, Nerdy Paper Co. and Carly Sue. Let me put this in my planner. I'm running out of inserts. I know I mentioned this in a video, but I am so thrilled that I ordered a backup. Not a backup. I ordered inserts from Sadie Sticker because I only have enough to do 2 more spreads. So, this is gorgeous. Gorgeous. I love this. This is the spread in full. If you enjoyed this video, please give a thumbs up. Subscribe if you are not already, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye. Peep the nail.